one of the award winners from the Chamber of Commerce Night of Distinction, Chamber Brick Award winner, Ben Latocki of Production Realty, and from the Jackson Commercial Contractors Association, the award sponsor, President Doug Warren. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us on, Bart.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Doug.
Doug, also president of Ducks of Mid-Michigan. And Ben, I want to congratulate you. I didn't get a chance to say hi on Thursday night, but
Yeah.
I thought it was well deserved.
You crushed it
Oh, thanks.
Thursday night. You guys did it was so much fun.
It was
Yeah,
a blast. It was
great
a fun
event.
night.
Great event.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks to Doug and everybody for the recognition, the chamber, recognizing this project. It was a lot of work. It took us a couple years, and I don't know. Few people sponsored us or nominated us, and I'm super proud that we won it. So
Yeah, and it was a huge project. I remember a few years ago, I was sitting in Todd's barbershop chair, and Todd, what's coming through the roof?
Yeah.
It was Todd's part of your building.
Yeah, so the barbershop, Todd's barbershop, has been in that location for years and years. We kept that business there when we bought the building and renovated. Obviously, we had to put a roof on it. The roof had failed, the foundation had failed, the floor structure.
Mm-hmm.
You could see, Doug. You could see like right down to the basement.
Yeah.
There was like plywood. You pull it up, you could see right down to the basement, just completely rotted out. All the wood structure, and one of the contractors, one of my guys, he came in and I was showing him, and he says, "You didn't buy this yet, did you, Ben?" And I was like, "Why?" And I said, "Yeah, of course I bought it." And he goes, "You know," and I said, "But you can fix it, right?" And he's like, "Yeah."
If I have to.
Yeah, I guess we can.
What was it? Yeah. So when you looked at the nominations, what was it about the Production Realty that garnered the award?
I mean, we had several people on the committee that voted for it, but I mean, me personally, the curb appeal of the building, it just looks fantastic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been getting my hair cut at Todd's for a couple of decades now, and going down there and seeing that location, and I used to go in there when it was the office bar, and it was a cool place to hang out, but it looks fantastic. And of course, we look at who's using local contractors, curb appeal, what kind of economic impact it makes on the area. And it's kind of a no-brainer. It's a great project. We had great nominees,
Yeah.
but they did such a great job of it. When you look at the before and after photos, and then Ben's had me in there and let me look at it before this happened. It's just a great space now. It's a small area, but they really maximized how much space is there, and it just looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys put together, along with the chamber, a video of some of the before and during
Oh yeah,
and after.
wait till you see these before and after
Yeah.
photos. It's insane.
We're going to see them right
Oh,
now.
all right, you got them.
Yeah, let's
Great.
take a look.
All right.
Over the last 2 years, Production Realty successfully renovated and saved one of downtown Jackson's oldest buildings. The historic 1920s office bar building is the new headquarters of Production Realty, sharing a space with Todd's Barbershop. A failed foundation, failed roof, and failed floor structure required quite a project. Working alongside local Jackson contractors helped Production Realty complete this amazing renovation. With everything new, literally from the ground up, this building is now ready for another 100 years.
Oh man, that looks so good. That's cool to see those before shots. We bought it like 3 years ago, so it took about 2 years to completely
Well, I'm
renovate
sure
that space.
Doug knows this too, because Todd, he's a very chatty guy, and there have been at least two owners of the building between Veach's office bar and you,
Right.
with plans to renovate the building, but both of those folks, they gave up. I mean, it was just, I think they just saw what a massive job it was going to be.
Yeah, it's but like Doug was saying, like we have great contractors. Partnership with True Community Credit Union, they helped finance some of the project. So between kind of like And we worked with the city. The city was great to work with because they had this building that was pretty ugly sitting downtown. And so when I approached them with this idea, they were all for it. I've worked with them on a couple other projects, and they were excited to partner with me, I guess. So they kind of gave me some guidance. And but shout out to like Kirk Fritz was our Fritz Home Improvement. He was our my general that helped me, and he took a leap of faith doing a commercial project. And he was the one that was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this project?" But it turned out great. But he connected me with so many. I mean, every contractor we used was Jackson. You know, we used the roofers, the electricians, the engineers, the blueprint guys. I mean, they're all Jackson local guys. What the city would let me do myself, me and my brothers and my friends would get in there and tear it out.
Yep.
And we got dirty quite a bit working in that building, but we needed permits for and all that stuff. I mean, shout out to all the contractors in town. There's some really good guys here that project wouldn't happen without them.
And that's the goal of JCCA, is to
Yes.
encourage local on projects like this.
It absolutely is. It's kind of what the tenets of our foundations are, is to promote the use of local contractors, and it's one of the criteria that we use when we're looking to award the brick to a landowner and or company, is we're looking for someone who's actually using those local contractors. And something that's kind of neat about the JCCA, which is we actually got going on tonight, is student night.
Man, you got a heavy award here.
Yeah, that
Tonight's the
thing's-
student night at JCCA.
Yeah, that thing's great. Yes, tonight's student night, we're going to have 23 local seniors from high schools around the area come into the Cascades Manor House to have dinner with us and go through our presentation. And we're going to have like Q&A sessions with these students. All these kids are looking to go into the trades. And so we've got different contractors from every different area that they're looking into, whether it be HVAC or electrical or heavy equipment. We're going to have contractors there that can answer questions for them, be a resource for them to teach them who to speak with, if they're looking into trade schools, kind of give advice on that, and potentially maybe come work for one of these JCCA members. So it's a pretty exciting thing for us. We're doing what we call startup money instead of scholarship. It's startup money that we raise from our membership, and we'll give up to $1,000 to these students if they meet our criteria of either becoming full-time employed in the trades and or going to a trade school.
Yeah, it's awesome what JCCA does. And I was at the last student night last year, and it was really cool because you could see the subcontractors seemed a little bit more interested in the event than the kids, because they saw these students as future employees.
Yeah. And we know that, there's not a lot of kids that are going into trades these days, and so we're constantly looking for good individuals to come to work in our companies. And so for us, it's a little selfish, but of course we want to get in there and help these kids and be a resource to them to get them into the trades, because it's a real good profession to get into, one of the trades.
Well, last Thursday night, Doug and Ben were on stage, and you had a great speech. I could tell it was emotional. You had a lot of emotion in this project.
Yeah,
and you've had your business has grown. How many agents do you have now?
We got about 25, 26, 27 agents working out of that downtown office. And yeah, I mean, I can't thank God enough for this community. And I mean, this town supports us small business owners. We started in 2009, right in the middle of that recession with the foreclosure crisis and everything, and everybody thought we were crazy to do that. But I just knew this town would back us, and then they did. Doug did the same thing with his company, and this community just, I feel like I feel super lucky to be in this town. Love Jackson County, and couldn't.
I
ask for
agree.
more.
We were talking about it when we first were in the green room that Ben and I worked together at Sears back in man, it had to have been like.
Back when we were kids,
Back
man.
we were basically just out of high school. He was selling appliances and I was selling electronics at Sears, and so.
Yep. So I've known Doug for a long time, and I sometimes think about, when I got into helping people buy and sell real estate, I was 22 years old.
Yeah.
And I probably looked like I was 15. Do you remember that? Like
I do. I do remember.
We were kids, and nobody wanted to buy a house or sell a house with a 15-year-old kid. So what I did, I don't know if you remember this, but I bought a Lincoln Town Car. It's the oldest old man car I could find to make myself look.
Funny thing is, I
Look
was
the
driving a
part.
town car back then too.
Were you? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we've known each other for a long time,
Yeah.
and it's fun to see his career grow. And I don't know. This town is
been good to us.
it's just yeah. The
been
real
good to
estate's
us.
been great to me.
Yep.
And my family. It's a great career. It's a lot of fun to help people with their housing.
Absolutely.
It's everybody has different goals, but families grow and shrink and change all the time. Careers are moving people around, and to be able to help people with that largest step, that huge step of home ownership, or
Yeah,
what have
and
you, it's rewarding for sure.
And speaking of families growing,
Yeah.
yours, you just added another daughter too.
Yes.
How many now do you have?
Yes, we have 5 beautiful girls. at
5
home.
daughters,
Yes,
wow.
thanks.
And the
Thank
newest
you.
one is how old?
We got 3-month-old
Oh my
baby
gosh.
Libby is 3 months old.
Wow.
And our oldest is 12. So actually, I'd like to say hi to them. Can I say hi? Because they
Sure.
said so. Hi to Libby, Audrey, Cammie, Adele. Which camera is it?
Yeah, right
Lottie. They're all at home, and they'll watch this later, I'm sure. So thank you, girls. I love you all.
Well, we have something for you that I'm sure you'll share with the daughters. And
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
a
Awesome.
gift from Jackson Canyon Fudge Factory.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, this is not gonna make it home. Sorry, kids. Sorry, girls. This is going to the office with me. Me and Doug are gonna split this. This is great. Thank you.
Yeah, Brian and Jackson Canyon Fudge Factory and JTV
That is
joining,
beautiful.
congratulating Ben Latocki and Production Realty for the Brick Award.
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
Congratulations.
Brick Award. Thanks, guys. Yeah. that's
Congratulations.
awesome.
Well
Yeah.
deserved, brother.
Great.
Well
Thank
deserved.
you. Thank you.
Doug, thanks to you and JCCA for sponsoring this award, and not just sponsoring, but you shepherd this award and the process all the way through. We appreciate that.
Thanks, Bart.
Yeah.
Ben, thanks for being a downtown neighbor, and
Yeah.
congrats.
Glad to be here. It's been great for us. We've doubled in size in the last 2 years since we moved downtown, so it's fantastic.
Awesome. The Chamber Night of Distinction Brick Award winner, Ben Latocki, owner, realtor at Production Realty, and Doug Warren, president of Ducks of Mid-Michigan and president of the Jackson Commercial Contractors Association. We've got a lot